Hey guys, I'm Papa Pete, and welcome to today's episode of the Community Minute. The Community Minute is a little show that I decided to make to put the spotlight on some of the fantastic people that I've met in the retro gaming community and in the YouTube community over the last few years. And today, I'm very happy to put the spotlight on a very special person, and that's Retro Rich Heywood of Bacon Ice Cream Productions. I first met Rich when I was doing AAA. I started doing AAA in July 1st, Canada Day, 2020, right during the pandemic. And Rich was one of the very first people I met in that Amico community. And I could tell right away my initial impressions were that he was seemed to be a very genuine, nice family guy who just loved retro video games and loved everything about gaming and the community and the people that were involved in it. And I have to say this, after having gotten to know him more and more over the last year and a half, my initial reactions have proven to be nothing but absolutely true. Now, as I said before, Rich's channel is Bacon Ice Cream Productions, which he runs right along with his friend Eric Goodhart. And he does lots of fantastic content on the channel. He has series on like things like Fun for Five, where he looks at different games and just decides whether or not they're good to play in this day and age. He also has things Good Times with Retro Rich, where he covers some of his favorite systems like the Evercade, the Sega Master System, the Intellivision, and I mean both the Amico and the original Intellivision. Now, a couple of things that Rich is most well known for. Well, first of all, you can't forget his pointing. He's got amazing pointing skills with his videos, and it's really entertaining to watch.
Welcoming you to yet another episode of Good Times with Retro Rich.
But most of all, Rich is known for his generosity. Whether it's the great contests and prizes that he gives to his subscribers, I won a great prize package from last year. It was some NES games, Friday the 13th, also Nightmare on Elm Street, and a Freddy Krueger figure. Other stuff as well. It was absolutely amazing. Or the incredible support that he shows to Chris the Atari Creep with his Walk Against Alzheimer's each year. Retro Rich is undeniably one of the most generous people you're ever going to meet. Well, unfortunately, earlier this month, Rich's home in New Jersey was hit extremely hard by the terrible storm Hurricane Ida. Rich and his wife and their two small children were safe during the storm, but unfortunately the floodwaters went into the first floor, completely filled their basement, and Rich lost his entire Bacon Ice Cream Production Studios that was in his basement, as well as his entire collection. The damage to their home was incredible. They lost their car, and one thing about it is Rich is still very positive because, like he said, we're all safe. We managed to stay safe because it hit us so fast that it scares him to think of what could have happened had they been in the wrong part of the house when the floodwaters hit. Now, Rich has said things can be replaced, people can't. So it could have been a lot worse. But still, if this had have happened to anybody else in the community, Rich would be the absolute first person to stand up and support them and do whatever he could to help them out. So with this in mind, Rich's friend Eric set up a GoFundMe page. I'm going to put a link to the page in the description down below. So please, if you have an opportunity or a chance, go on down and check the GoFundMe page. Trying to raise a little bit of money for Rich to help him through this. Like I say, they lost their car, massive damage to the house. Insurance only covers so much. And of course, it doesn't at all cover the psychological impact that an incident like this has upon a family. In the meantime, be sure to check out Bacon Ice Cream Productions, the content that Eric and Rich have created. There's so much there, fun stuff to watch. There may not be any new content for a little while, but rest assured, Rich will be back on his feet, doing what he loves to do best, making more content, and posting it up on his channel. Anyway, guys, that's it for today's episode of Community Minute. Thanks a lot for watching, and take care.
Age of 50, you don't have to